Shit. So hey. Uh oh wait, Instagram. I bet y'all talk amongst yourselves. Somebody figure out the lies to tell the people
So
about
what
where
had happened was
StreamYard ain't shit.
don't blame
Yeah.
no look.
Oh, don't
Niggas
explain.
look, sometimes it be user error. You know what I'm saying? They say half of this shit be the computer and the other half be the niggas that touch it. And I'm a strong believer in the niggas that touch it part, they be touching. Now I don't know what happened there. I don't know if the FCC won't let us be, or we didn't made too many conspiracies on Sunday. But Sunday night,
Oh,
see how I did that boom. You like how I did that there?
oh, it's crazy coming off a Tuesday night that this happens. This never happened any other time than when we come off a Tuesday night. So I don't know.
Y'all know what happened on Tuesday night last night. If you missed the show, you want me to do a half court report right now?
Sure, because I can't get Instagram back. So
Go ahead and throw
I've
that
had
half
Instagram.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's the half court report. So last night, if you missed the show, we played Who You Got. We also talked about David Case. It don't look like they're gonna have nobody to charge right now. I mean, he did lawyer up. He got Harvey Weinstein lawyer. I asked the question last night. Do you choose a losing lawyer? Tara said it doesn't matter. He might have connections and all these different things. We talked about that. We also talked about Offset, his interview with Keke Palmer. That it's a good interview. He talks about a lot of different things. If you missed it, go check it out. LeBron had an announcement yesterday at 12 o'clock. He scared the fuck out of me. I thought it was the one, but it wasn't the one. But it was the one because he finally stopped drinking that nasty regular Hennessy. He is now drinking VSOP. So I am proud of LeBron for that, man. Stop drinking that regular Hennessy, bro. That's probably why your knees was acting up a little bit. Now we good. That was a half court report. If you're looking for us, 8:15 Tuesday night, we coming with the music and the court report radio show has debuted. We debuted with one of DC Smashes. And we got some more to come, man. Shout out to the boys over there. So no.
All right. So now that we back, I can explain what happened. So sometimes in life, you think you got everything figured out, and then you be like, all right, I'm gonna put this bill on this credit card, this one on this credit card, and then the niggas be like, we need our money today, not tomorrow. And you be like, hey, bro, I'm a little stretched, a little thin. You had to catch me up. So I had put the StreamYard on one credit card, and I told Johnny to run that shit on Tuesday, but he hadn't still is Wednesday, so he forgot to run that shit.
This nigga.
We back on to worry about what happened. Just shit happened. Here we go. Run the shit back, Turbo. Run it back, Turbo. Y'all got to do this shit twice.
I
don't know. My nigga midstream, man. I left out the lobby, man. I ain't know it was gonna motherfucking stop the show. So I walked out.
I give niggas an out, and then they be like,
nah, because my nigga pay his bill, bro. So we ain't doing that.
I don't pay bills. I lie. Don't lie to these people. Niggas might want to come and get some money later. I don't pay bills.
You don't pay bills. You don't pay bills.
But nah, minor mishap. We back up and running. So Geeks, let me ask you this. Balancing being an artist with being, in school and doing that thing, and then, working, how do you where do you find the time? How do you find that balance? How do you, keep yourself even without going, from one extreme to the other?
Well, at first it was tricky because I always looked at it to where with me being like, I guess I'll say the life that I live is no different than the music that I make. So it's not like a split personality. Like the person I am in my music, that's the same person I am in my personal life. So what I had to realize is that I just had to use it to my advantage. During my 1 hour break, I'll listen to some beats, write down some music, get home, probably do an assignment, a discussion board and things like that, or a summative test and stuff like that. And also switch it up to keep myself consistent. Or it'll be a situation where during my 1 hour break, I might read a chapter in the book from my business course and stuff like that, or about the music industry. Then come home, turn on my studio, looking for some beats, just staying active on both ends of the field, whether I'm reading one chapter or doing one assignment, or I go in the studio and I lay down a hook or I lay down a verse. I keep myself busy because one thing I know is that I'm a productive worker, but I've also had to find that balance to where I don't overdo it. So I'll say when I really just wind down when it comes to the productivity, whether it's for assignments and stuff like that, or my music, I'll start winding down at least like 9:30 to 10 o'clock. That way I'll be able to have enough time to get some good sleep in, wake up, and be able to start and do it all over again. Until the weekend, that's when I'm completely engrossed in everything I'm doing. So that's pretty much it.
I don't sleep much, but I need to start because I know it's getting to a point where it's too much going on and not sleeping.
It is. And it's not enough hours in a day either.
It can be.
I don't know. I'm been 6, 6, 6, and 6.
Yeah, that's too many sixes for me, bro.
Yeah, it is.
I'm doing. Can I do an 8, 2, and a 5 or something? And then we
do it any way you want to. Just do, you know.
I just because we've been doing this for 5 years, trying to, be in and out of what the mainstream is, but also stay in our own pocket, so we do our thing our way, so we ain't really too much. I wouldn't say anybody's way, but not nobody's atmosphere. We we gravitate our own. But there's been a lot of heavy stuff that's been going on, during the time that we've been doing this show that, trying to find that balance of, what should we talk about? What you want to talk about? How can you talk about it without, being, because we never wanted this to be a heavy show. You feel me? So it's kind of like breaking up. That's kind of why we moved to Wednesday that we got kicked off Sunday because we was cussing too much, but that's a different story for another time. Got an email from Ridiculous, boy. I know them white gloves was hitting every key, man.
And it was like we were doing the stream for a church, and then we was right after we 5, 6:30. We at it. We going dumb. We go dumb on Sunday, so we cleaned that up. I felt
like moving to Wednesday would balance the scales. If I don't cut up on Sunday, it's Wednesday. But it's a lot, because when we started, there was the coronavirus. It was the pandemic is,
at a full effect. And it's full effect.
So people were staying at home. So it was a weird time for us to be even starting a podcast, but we survived that. So just trying to find that balance nowadays, it's crazy. So that's why, been big on the mental health thing, trying to stay on top of that, manage that. Trying to stay
creative too at the same time.
Because being creative
is especially in what we do, because you want to bring new concept to what the fuck you do every time,
but you can't reinvent the wheel.
You can't reinvent the wheel. So you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you put your head into running into concepts. So I'm running into concepts of doing this, but somebody might be doing it. I want to do it a different way. I wanted to look like this. I wanted to sound like this, and I'm a perfectionist. I'm also a Libra. You talk about the scales. So me being a Libra, I like to have things go a certain way, and I work really well with others. So I like to have people that I can connect with.
Yeah, ain't take that box on my report card, bro.
Oh yeah, I work really well with others. So I'm really good with working with other people. Because I feel like I might not know it all. I might not have that one thing that you have. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's why me and Boom work so well together. Like Boom, it's like he ain't called me and cussed me out in a long time, so I must be doing something right with the court report. But
it's a little bit.
He used to call me and get on my ass, like, "Hey, bro, like,
I ain't gonna lie,
we're gonna do it this way. It's gonna have to go this way."
Boom is like angry on the microphone, but when you get this nigga offline, he leave the most passive aggressive ass voicemails ever.
Hey, bro, and then I'm so thankful to have him as a co-host. I'm so thankful to have him as like the partnership that we have with the show, because he also showed me the edge that I gotta have in business. He ain't letting up. He like, hey, bro, look, this what the fuck need to be done, bro. We need to do this, bro. Like, and he pushed you to go that way. And I think that's what the business, like when we in the business like this, you need to have people that you can really depend on. And I think I can depend on my boys. I know what they gonna do. I know what type of product we gonna put out. And it's been like that since the beginning. Like, even with Podcast Lit, like, bro, he gonna bring the show every week. No matter how you look at it, he bringing that bitch. It's gonna be good.
Let me ask you this, because we talked about I do like Podcast Lit.
Podcast Lit, my
favorite part, but crazy. I feel like when I leave Boom Show, I sit in the light for like 2 minutes just so because you go to bed. I'm in the basement and I don't know if y'all noticed, but my imagination is a little active, so I hear noise. I get there. I get to looking, so I look over my shoulder and I see I see a shadow I don't see. I'm like, nah, we not doing this. Boom, talk about Project Purple Lights and stuff, and now I got stuff moving in the shadows. I'm not.
My favorite thing about my favorite thing though is hearing something a week before it happened. You ever this nigga tell you something and then the very next day you see it happen, you be like, what? Like this morning I seen 3-Eye Atlas shit. The 3-Eye Atlas shit. I've been seeing that shit on every Boom been talking about this shit for 2 months. So if you don't know what's going on, bro been talking about this shit for 2 months. Bro, it's on every major thing, maybe major news outlet right now. I like see what I'm saying. My brother is ahead of the game.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Because we kind of talked about the press, like how you get through the balances, but have you ever had those moments where you kind of wanted to give up? It was like, I don't know, man, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I've almost hung up my microphone about 67 times. I had these 2 motherfuckers calling me and a couple other people told me if I do, they're gonna get a sock full of butter and beat the shit out of me. I don't know how that feels, and I ain't trying to find out. So here I am. If you want me to blink twice if I'm okay, I cannot because I'm not okay, but I'm still here. But when you get to that point to where you kind of be like, man, the numbers ain't moving, the business ain't businessing. I'm trying to find something to, speak on. What's the song? I'm not finding my muse. I can't find that spark I'm looking for. What do you do? How do you face that?
Man, one thing about the biggest thing I do is pray when I get to that point. I say that it's been 2 scenarios where I've reached that dark point, and that was when I released Final Fight. That was the 3rd project I released. I say in 2020 or 2021. It was one of them, but I'm looking at the fact to where, I pushed it. I was letting people know about it. I've had, did features, but yet it wasn't moving the way I thought it would. It wasn't being acknowledged the way I hoped it would. And what I had to do was sit down with myself, pray, and ask to have the open-mindedness to be able to see the silver lining in everything I'm going through and everything I'm trying to do. And when I do that, I realized that sometimes I can be impatient. In a lot of situations, I look and I believe in what I do to the point to where I just know, okay, before I know it, in such and such time, it's going to hit this number of people. These podcasts are going to want to have me on for this. These artists are going to acknowledge me and want to do features, and then weeks and months probably pass by, nothing happens. So what I had to do is implement, and this is another thing that works for me. I had to implement reverse psychology upon myself and just tell myself, all this means is that you have more work to do. But when that work does pay off, it's going to show in a manner to where people can't help but acknowledge you. I also think about Rock Lee from Naruto. No ninjutsu, no special abilities. All he had to rely on was his ability to perform martial arts and his ability to never give up. And sometimes that can be a superpower on its own. And by me having all of that at my disposal, I'm building myself to be in higher demand. And it took a while to realize that it could be a situation to where another convention comes up and they probably have the choice to either book me or book somebody else. It could be a situation to where this other nerdcore hip hop artist has more traction, has a bigger fan base, but he's fully aware of his capability, but he allows that to give him a mentality of complacency. So he doesn't necessarily work as hard, but then you have me. You have an artist like me, doesn't have the following, doesn't have the fan base. But if you call him and say, look, I want to book you for this, come hell or high water, rain, sleet, or snow, he's going to make it to that performance. He's going to network. He's going to build a genuine connection with the audience. So when you really think about it, the person, when you think about the person that's a gifted genius and the underdog, in most cases, a lot of people will bet on that underdog because of what he's willing to do and what he's willing to go through to get to that point. So those are the things I use to keep me grounded when I feel like giving up. I have to understand that I'm not even at my fullest potential yet. So as I grow, it's more of a testimony to show people, So that's really where I'm at when it comes to that.
Appreciate you for sharing that. I got a bunch of other Dan Rather type 60 minutes questions, but they're also kind of, drawn out. So I'll let these guys ask some questions.
Okay.
I don't always like talking. And here's why I say that, because Court's our music guy. I don't really talk about music with artists that come on here. I ask those kind of insightful questions, the boring questions. And then you have Court who's going to ask you some music questions.
Mm-hmm.
Boom's going to ask you some insightful because you like social change and stuff. So that's my guy for that. So you get 3 different conversations here, but I don't want to hog it because I have a tendency to talk and don't know when to shut the fuck up. So I'm going to shut the fuck up and let these guys talk for a second. I feel like I've been hogging the attention and,
okay.
God forbid. But y'all take over.
This is your show.
Not really. It's the people's show. I just kind of press buttons and just stand here. Like, motherfuckers don't even come to TV, bro. Like, they be like, ain't that the show with them niggas and one nigga that wear the purple hat and shit? That's what they say. They be like, oh, yeah, Court and Boom, and then the other nigga. The nigga
the nigga that paved the way.
The nigga that I don't know about all
that.
That
may have half of these niggas shows pop, but that's neither here nor there.
I digress. I won't say that. I'll let you say that for me. As soon as I start saying that, it's never mind. But go ahead, Court.
Having your own genre or being in a specific genre, do you feel like people because I know sometimes when people don't understand stuff, it just doesn't sit right with them. Do you think it's an understanding thing of why sometimes it doesn't grow the way you want it to?
I believe it does play a part because the demographic, and not to poop on where I'm from, I'm in a section in Mississippi to where if it's not a Facebook post, people are not going to read it. I think that's the best way to say it. So a lot of people have a Lord forgive me, but tell the truth, shame the devil.
Hey, a lot of say what you want.
A lot of said predominantly speaking, a lot of the people where I'm from are very small-minded. They don't read. They don't feed their imagination. They don't entertain possibilities outside of what they see on an everyday basis down here. So with me reading manga and comic books, me being engrossed in my hobbies, it enables me to be in a position to where my body is here, but my mind is not. And a lot of people can't grasp the concept. So when they hear mixtapes like Final Fight, to where I'm rapping about Cody Travers or Metro City, or I do a project like Art of Fighting, where it has a Wu-Tang Clan feel. It goes over their head because of the level of creativity and open-mindedness. Now, that's another reason why I'm glad that I found my tribe, which is gaming conventions, anime conventions, and all of that, and even family-friendly functions to where there are kids that know about these video games, know about these anime. So with that being the case, I had to be mindful of where I come from, but I also have to remember that where I'm from, that's not my fan base. Everybody doesn't have that mentality. Like when you go to different places, you'll be amazed of the people that like this, that like the same thing you do. Like that's another reason why I love what I do, because it keeps me from being boxed in mentally.
That's fair.
That was a poignant part at the end. I don't know if I gotta.
That's like the most
point, because I've been, especially me, mental health kick, been kind of going through some stuff. So being able to, keep that in perspective, huge, especially now with all the other stuff that's going on and trying to balance what you feed yourself from the outside versus, what you already are battling within. Boom, you look like you're itching to ask a question in your spinny Dr. Evil chair. What's going on? How you feeling?
I'm chilling. I'm sitting here learning, listening, you know what I'm saying? But I will say this, you say you a geek, you're a super nerd.
In the name.
Back in the day. Right, in the name. But back in the day, street hood, whatever, and geek and nerd, they kind of didn't go together, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of the point, my real question for you is, damn, my kids just knocked on my door, messed up my train of thought. My real question for you is though, Professor X or Magneto?
Magneto, hands down. Okay. The reason
I was playing on your social justice. I wanted to see where you're gonna go.
Oh yeah. Magneto all day.
Magneto all day, and why is that?
The reason why is because Magneto had to learn the hard way by being on the front lines in the worst way possible, that oil and water don't mix. And then if you're in a situation to where you try to be able to integrate yourself with people that lack the intelligence or lack the mindfulness or open-mindedness to accept you, then the best thing to do is to not have hatred. I'll say that's the only difference. Don't have the hatred, but be mindful and stick to your tribe. Magneto he was the kind of person to where, and I share this mentality too, Magneto felt that if you were a mutant, he considered you family. And it's because he lived by that moral that everything he did was for the sole purpose of not just uniting mutants, but also keeping them together and helping them realize, man, we're all we got. We're living in a world that does not understand us, not trying to understand us. And because of all these factors, they want us gone. They want us out of the way. And in so many ways, I agree with him. I feel like the best thing to do, the best thing anybody could be is a nerd, because my definition of being a nerd is an individual that can combine intelligence and imagination in perfect harmony. A lot of the things that have made life convenient for all human beings, normal people didn't make that. We made that. And I can take pride in saying that this world will be a very dark place if not for people like us, people that dare to push the boundaries on an intellectual level. So
yeah, I know some of the hoodest niggas who be like, nigga, I'm going to watch that Naruto, or you know what I'm saying, that Chinese and it definitely opens up their brain to other things. You know what I'm saying? There'd be some crazy shit going on in them comics. I don't think people realize. Like it'd be some crazy stories, some wild effect.
It is. I would definitely have to say, stuff like Spawn, Definitely Spawn. I think what a lot of people have to realize, it's not that hard. You probably have to slowly ease them into it. Like, for people that are interested, start them off with, anime that everybody knows. I'll say Dragon Ball Z.
Right, Tournament of Power. I was just about to say, just watch Tournament of Power and start off, and then you might want to. It's gonna make you want to go back.
It is, and I think the thing that
like the baseline of easy ones to start people in, but it's so true.
Because the thing that confused a lot of people, and I had to remember this, because when I was the times I was a guest on the Blur Cartel, everybody said it would be the same issue when it came to introducing regular people to anime, the power systems. A lot of people feel like everything you can do in Dragon Ball Z, you carry what you understand from that anime and you try to project it onto other anime. No. Every anime has its own plot. It has its own power system to where people can perform special abilities. So we all found out, when you let that be the first thing you can explain, when you explain that to them, let that be the first thing they understand, it's a cakewalk from that point on. When you understand, of course, you see a spirit gun, they're going to assume it's a Kamehameha wave. No, you have to explain it to them. No, it's kind of sort of the same thing, but it's used from a different source of power. In this anime, you have spirit energy. It's different from ki, but when you have the patience to break it down, they'll understand it. Even with a few of my friends, when I've had to break it down to them, they got the gist of it. They don't watch anime, or they're not as passionate, but if you play it, they'll watch it and understand it, because you got the basic fundamentals out of the way.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Because I thought this was interesting. Explain your brand and the acronym Nerd Music.
Okay, so for people that don't know, and I'm gonna try to kind of sum the story up. Boosie was actually the rapper that got me rapping. So Boosie was a big Tupac fan. So just off the strength of Boosie being my hero, I listened to Tupac, watched all his interviews. They do. They Lord.
It was gone. I was looking at my notes. You think it was gone. What happened? Oh, Bootsy. Oh yeah, you got to forgive
what
him.
happened was I grew to love Tupac, and I grew to love him as a person, as an actor, as an artist. And when I really understood what Thug Life meant, I said the music that he makes is similar to mine. It just centered more around nerd culture. But I want to create an acronym that stands for something just like Thug Life. So I came up with Nerd Music, and it's an acronym for Never Expecting Regular Days Makes You Seek Inspiration Creatively.
I like that. I just want to share with the world. I like that. So his brand is Nerd Music, and I let him bring that acronym for you.
Okay. Nerd Music makes you see what else?
Makes you seek music.
So okay, so I don't know if you heard it, but it's never. So what?
What's the music acronym?
Nerd Music.
No, I said what's the music acronym? What's
never
the acronym for music? Okay.
Yep. Never expecting regular days makes you seek inspiration creatively. Oh, okay. Matter of fact, right here. Wearing my Nerd Music shirt right now.
I like it. Where can people get their good nerd shirts from?
Oh man, Bandcamp. I finally have a Bandcamp website to where I have all my music. I have Nerd Music merchandise, and more is actually being added onto the store. It's good. I'm actually trying to work on about to make some merchandise for my mixtape, the Nemesis Project. It's doing pretty good, so I got to keep that momentum going.
So what are you? So do you have any visuals going with it? Do you plan on shooting any videos?
Oh yes. Actually, my sister Exomani, she's on the song Chasing Jill. And we have plans to where I'm going to fly to San Antonio where she is, and we're going to shoot visuals to that song. It's going to be nothing major. We're going to have somebody cosplaying as Nemesis from Resident Evil 3. And the whole song is really going to be no different than the game Nemesis. They're chasing her, they're chasing me, might have a prop gun in there, stuff like that. So it's really going to give a look at chasing Jill through the lens of a music video. I'm also going to be doing some visuals, a visual to the song Under the Umbrella. And what I'm trying to do is actually shoot some scenes at a hospital. So Under the Umbrella, the whole thesis of that song is I played one of the doctors at Umbrella Corporation. Me and my cousin, we're working there. Now, the thing about it is I overhear one of the leading doctors actually have a conversation about what's going on. I hear something about the Tyrant virus. Now, what a lot of people don't know, in the video game, a lot of the employees did not know what they were doing. Of course, they work for the hospital, but they didn't know that they were they were making medicine, and they were having surgeries and making all this money just to be able to fund their experiments, making bioweapons and selling them. So when I find out that this is going on, I put in my 2-week notice with the quickness, and I tell my cousin. My cousin is skeptical because he doesn't believe what I'm saying. And I'm telling him, bro, with all this going on, I can't help but feel like death is going to loom over this city. And when it does make its appearance, I don't want to be here. So the music video consists of he and I going back and forth. So to conclude the music video, he says, "Cuz I love you, but I finally got to be able to have a good life here. Ever since I moved to Raccoon City, things have been gravy. I've been able to get health insurance. I've been able to get the things I need. I can't run the risk of leaving this city just because you assume something's going to happen." So he wishes me well. He tells me once I relocate and get settled in, he'll come and see me. That doesn't happen because literally a week later, I'm getting situated in my apartment, and it hits the news that Raccoon City got nuked by nuclear strike. So on instinct, I call him to see what's going on. Phone leads straight to voicemail. I drop to my knees crying, and it fades out. That's the end of the visual.
Let me ask you something, because I'm following you. But the fucked up part of me is asking, because the fucked up part of me is asking is, as you leaving and you know this is going on, like this nigga went to Raccoon City, and like, first of all, the name of Raccoon City don't give me no good vibes at all. It's not a place I think I want to visit and get an HMO and all that. It just don't sound. But I could be wrong. It could be my big city bias. I know there's a lot of.
That's how Resident Evil got kicked off.
I know, but I'm saying though, imagine like you going to this new place and you like, oh yeah, I'm about to be big out here, and 2 weeks later, I'm gonna make it after.
And that's understandable. I felt like when I first played the game, it took me years to understand why Leon decided to start his first day as a police officer in that city. Now, mind you, he didn't know an outbreak was about to happen.
I mean, nobody knows, but the name.
And it was when you play the remake of Resident Evil 2, he blatantly said it. I got a call to stay away, but I knew something was fishy, so I came anyway. That was a cue right there to stay at home.
That's stupidity. What's your favorite game, y'all?
Currently or old?
Period. Just like number one. Gotta play it.
Midnight Club Dub Edition.
Oh, I
Oh, I
forgot.
love that game. Oh my
I
god.
forgot who I was
That'd be
talking.
the greatest game ever created. No cap. Especially
You
on a
think they
race.
should remake it? You think
Hell
they should
yeah.
remake that game?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Hell yeah.
What?
Rockstar sleep. Rockstar sleep.
They are. They're focused. Don't get me wrong. I know Grand Theft Auto it brings a lot of revenue, but you have other games that really could hold their own because
I just read the other
It pissed me
day.
off. It picks me off when they stopped Max Payne too. Like no more Max Payne. They sold Max Payne to a whole house. Yeah.
ain't no way.
You feel me? That's what I'm saying. Rockstar be sleep.
Hey, boom! I just seen that tweet.
And I think Grand Theft Auto gonna be ass.
Because
Hey,
I was
hey,
so
boom, I just seen that
excited
tweet.
because they were supposed to be making Max Payne.
Oh, I got breaking news,
2 and
y'all.
3.
I
I think
just
1
seen
and
the
3.
tweet. It's just
It
said
was
You remember
the
the
Max
first two?
Payne.
The first two was crazy.
They were.
The first two was crazy. But that new 007 that's coming out, I'm
I don't
excited.
like it. No. Have you played it?
It's out.
It's trash. Not the newest one. I'm talking about because they redid the Go. Now the newest one, that's gonna be good.
I want that shit. I think that shit gonna be fire.
I
Who
think
you
so
gonna play?
too.
You said what?
You getting it?
Oh
No, I
yeah,
ain't fucking with it.
I'm gonna give it.
But I want
Just
to
to
say
see
this
how it
though.
plays.
This nigga talking about Midnight Club. We
Oh,
all
yeah.
know.
I ain't never had nothing good fucking with this nigga, bro.
Cause I'm just only want to say this because people always throw out these are the greatest games, these are the greatest games when niggas still playing 2K every day. We just go ahead and say it, no matter how much you don't like it, 2K is the greatest game. That's the game that niggas spent more. Niggas have buy GTA once, 2 or 3 times. Niggas bought Midnight Club one time, maybe 2 times.
Nigga, I bought Midnight Club 62 times. Nigga, you go check my GameStop card, bro. That's the most game I ever bought.
Let me ask you this question because
all the remixes.
I think that was around the time. I think that was around the time games were like $20 and shit.
Yeah, the greatest hits section, the greatest hits.
But I just want to know something though. Did you spend the amount of money that you spent on them 62 times? Did you spend more on that or the my players?
I'm not gonna tell you what I spent on 2K. That's none of your business.
Oh, okay. So the greatest game of all time, people. Again,
Hey, you know what? Motherfuckers will tell you nowadays who they voted for, but they won't tell you how much they spent on their my player. That's crazy.
Mind your business.
Geeks, let me ask you this.
You ain't let Boom. Boom was the best. So 2K.
Oh yeah, what's up with GTA or 2K?
Yeah, GTA. I still play anything, almost anything Rockstar, but GTA definitely. I play that right now, like so. Right now. I got it on the PC. I bought a whole PC just to play it on PC.
Dedicate.
That's only, and I just started using this PC for something else, but that was really all it was for.
Okay. Okay. I kind of want to. I don't know. Okay.
Don't ask.
Yeah, don't ask. Intrusive thoughts, bro. I'd be like, I know not to ask Boo because he could be like, I was doing T-shirts and shit illegally.
Yeah, man. You know that new shit, Slime Wire.
Bootlegging.
Yeah, man. I was making MP3s on Slime Wire.
Yeah, you can't ask Boom certain things he do on air because some of this shit is for the cause, but it might not be. It's legitimate, but he close to the border, so he got a bootlegging T-shirt business. He just be putting all kind of Boom's outerwear on.
Nigga, I had a LeBron outfit I was selling niggas. I had Adidas. I didn't do Gucci because nobody asked for Gucci, but I did have food stamp outfits.
I thought I was making this shit up. I was not joking. Yeah, I thought I was. You thought I was singing. See, people don't take me serious when I say some shit. People think I was joking. He had some shit, bro. I'm not joking. Like Boom, like he was legit. He stopped, but for a minute, but he was legit. It's like selling shit. I was not playing. He was making them good too.
When we found out you was out here, never mind. Stop saying that. He was not making nothing.
I was.
He was distributing.
Allegedly.
Okay. I didn't get no money off of him. I'll say that.
No.
Well, we found out everything that was coming from China was fake anyway. So your shit was just as real as theirs.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Pretty much.
Your shit was
Keith, I had
more
a
real.
question.
Yeah, I was
Your shit
on Google. I was on
fantastic.
Google. Like, how far away from the neck does the Nike sign sit on the shirt?
Oh, man.
Come on, bro.
I ain't gonna be a part of that shit.
Come on, bro.
Y'all gonna let that shit air out. That shit was like a bad part. You gotta let this shit get in the room a little bit.
So many questions, not enough time.
Come on, bro.
Come on, man.
Like, boom, like you take shit from, like, that's what I say about Capricorns. Y'all not normal, bro. Y'all not normal, bro.
Nigga, 2
I wouldn't
a.m.
even thought in my head.
I would've never
had
thought about
this bitch exactly right there. Like,
Thinking that motherfucker
how
would have
would you-
been
what
dead
would you
center
think?
wherever I put it. You
it's
pay
not a
attention
bad
to it.
thought. It's not a bad thought. But why
It's
are
just not
you?
a thought we would have
thinking
had.
Why are you
be-
thinking like that, bro?
That'll be
Like,
correct.
why?
That'll be correct.
At what time did you have this revelation, bro? 'Cause, like, that's not a thought you just had. Like,
tell you, bro.
normally do
I'm
it.
trying to tell you, bro. It was 2:30 in the morning, bro. He turned over and whispered in
like-
his ear. You know, I gotta find the correct spot of that logo. Get the fuck out of my ear.
This nigga
Get out
had
of my
a
ear.
dream and had that bitch like
He woke up.
2.5, 4.7 to the left and the right.
You know, I gotta put the size right down by the neck. It gotta be 22.44 inches. This nigga, how the fuck do you know that? And that's how I know you be
Some
googling
people
wild
like that shit
shit,
up. Some
bro.
people like this shit low too. You gotta ask them how they want this shit at the show.
Bro, I don't want to see your Google history, bro.
No, you don't. But you might be cool in my Google. You probably
know-
be
you know-
using like my
you know what,
tour.
Boom? I
Duck,
actually
duck,
thought about this one time because I know you are a researcher, so you got to research for your show.
Mhm.
But you ever seen those like where they go through somebody's like Google history, like a one thing at a time, and like kind of peel? We should do that for you, like a podcast lit what did Boom Googled recently segment, like just. I'm intrigued, bro, because I know
My
you.
Google would be fun. It'll definitely be fun. My tour, and my DuckDuckGo. That's where y'all would be scared.
Wait a minute, nigga. What?
Yeah, tour and DuckDuckGo. That's like where people use like IPs and shit. It's almost like the dark web.
Huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
hey, listen, bro. Look,
Never mind. So, hey, Geekster, man, what's up message for the kids? Hey,
crazy.
what's
Wait a
the
minute.
coming?
It's the deep web. So
no,
I ain't
we
gonna. I don't
No,
go dark.
no. We cool. We'll talk about it later. We'll say that for think about the.
Just start packing my shit up.
for no reason. Huh?
They gonna chase it back to us, and I'll be like, I don't know.
You heard me, DC?
never-
Let me go ahead and start packing my shit up now.
Hey, Jones. I
We
don't know.
we ain't gonna be live for long. Don't worry about it.
Hey, they already pulled the plug once, nigga. Fucking around me round two of this motherfucker. Nigga. So no, hey Geeks, let me ask you a question. So for up and coming nerdcore artists, what are some of the things you would tell them to look out for, just getting started? As far as like pitfalls, lessons learned, something that quick word of wisdom for them.
Let everything you do be centered around your tribe. When I first started, and if I would have knew then what I know now, the one thing I definitely would have done is to never perform my music in showcases. And the reason why I say it is this: even though my music was good, I was performing it showcases at clubs and bars and juke joints, areas to where, although the people did not boo me, they were not susceptible to what I was releasing. It was more like a dry audience. Nobody booed, but nobody really said anything. They may have clapped a little bit. So it's all a matter of really just thinking and perform your music at places where you'll find people like you. With me, when I first started performing at convention, well, I'll say the very first time I did that, I left showcases alone. I realized that those were the showcases, areas to where I could rap about stuff that people could relate to, and they could come to me and they'll be like, I never heard anybody make a full mixtape about a video game. I've heard about this genre, but you officially introduced me to this. And then people ask, what's your social media? Where can I find your music? That's where you put your music out there. Another thing I can definitely say is tune out the noise. When it comes to making music that is very unique, something that a lot of people overlook because they're more focused on what's mainstream. Don't allow that to discourage you. Don't feel like you have to incorporate something that you don't do, something that you're not feeling in your soul, with something that's a part of you. I remember, and I had that situation myself. I remember I felt like I had to be more urban when it came to being a nerdcore hip hop artist. And this was around the time both of my cousins got locked up. And I was talking to one of them, and I was just telling them, man, like, I know why I got it special. It's just that other people don't see it. And he said, that's where it starts. If you see it and you focus on what you see, other people start paying attention to it. So that actually enabled me to keep going. So that's the advice I have for them. Make music for yourself. Stay true to it, because other people will gravitate to it. Like, vibration is everywhere. The universe is made of vibrations and energy. So when you vibrate at a high frequency when it comes to the music you make, you're being authentic. Those vibrations attract the people that will follow you, that will love you as a person and love you as an artist throughout your entire career. And tune out the noise, trust in what you're doing. That's the best advice I can give to any artist, because I take that advice every day and it has always worked for me. It has never failed.
Appreciate it. I don't say this often. I don't think I've ever said it. Before we get out of here, I'm gonna make a declaration, and I'm gonna talk about it. Say my piece. I'm gonna speak my truth. I am no longer a Baltimore Raven fan. Been a good run. Yes. It's been,
What?
Well, hold on. Let me clarify that. Let me clarify that. I'm not gonna say no longer. I'm gonna say the rest of this season I'm punting. I'm waving the white flag. I can't watch it. I won't watch it. Done with the NFL for the week of the season. I don't got nothing to do with it. I spoke my piece. Deal with it. Geekster, I appreciate you for coming, man. I know they pulled the plug us. Boom.
We still here, doggies.
Man, y'all just traded a 40-year-old quarterback for a sack of potatoes and 2 sweet corn. I ain't trying to hear about y'all, man. But
Take your emotions out on us.
I'm sorry. You're right. You're right. I'm speaking out of anger. I'm so sorry.
You're emotions to yourself too. Nobody cares, Court. Nobody cares.
Hey, I lashed out. Boom. You know what? You right. I'm taking accountability. I lashed out in a place of anger. And I apologize. The Browns ain't never done nothing to me other than suck. Positively suck. But that's another story for another time.
We gave y'all a team.
Boom.
No, actually, we took a team and give it.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor. When you get a chance, ask Siri who the number 1 team in the NFL is.
We don't care.
But anywho, I appreciate you for being here, Geekster, man.
It's hard being number 1.
I wouldn't know. It's been a while. But anywho, it's been a struggle, man. I don't even want to talk about it. But Geekster, like I said, man, I appreciate you for being here, putting up with this crazy antics that we for some reason they pulled the plug on us. I don't know what we was about to say that they feared.
I knew what we was about to say.
Might have been something. I don't know. We left the train up, but we came back. Here we go. Sometimes when you do stuff live, you got to pivot. Something happened. You either come back or quit. So we did it again. Ran it back, remixed it. They pulled the plug. I'll explain. I stole that from somebody, but I won't say who because mine now. taking over. Geekster, man, tell everybody where they can find you, how they can follow you, and support.
Oh shoot. You can follow me on all streaming platforms. Facebook, Geekster the Super Nerd, Instagram, Geekster the Super Nerd, Snapchat, Twitter, the Geeky One, DAA. A whole lot of more events coming on. I'll be at a film festival performing in Baton Rouge. This weekend I'll be in WasabiCon. Next year I gotta go to another convention that's actually paying me to perform, and that's Just Another Con, and that's in Baton Rouge. Nemesis Project on all streaming platforms. If you are a fan of Resident Evil or just a fan of Capcom, this is the mixtape that you need to be listening to. And I have the deluxe edition on Bandcamp right now for like $9. So you got 14 songs on there. The original one on all streaming platforms is 12. Deluxe is 14. I might add another one on there just for the culture. But yeah, you all want to get to know more about me, follow me on social media, support nerd music. This is not just music, it's a lifestyle.
Hey, I know y'all want to get out of here. I got one last question for you, though. One last question for you.
Go ahead.
Okay.
How do you feel about AI taking over music?
It scares me in ways unimaginable. It fills my soul with terror.
Oh, he didn't freeze. That was the answer. Okay, I just wanted to make sure he had to blink. I had to,
Hey, I don't even know how to back up that. Like, I'm really just leave it at that. You said
I didn't know what to say, so I was gonna hope one of y'all had said something to rebuttal, but nobody said nothing. So it was like,
he ain't had nothing. I'm gonna just see if you guys.
All right, so we just gonna leave out of here on terrifying, soul gripping terror. Okay, word. I didn't get that memo, but all right, cool.
Man. How y'all feel about AI?
I plead the fifth. Nigga, I plead the fifth. I ain't got the answer. Nigga, I don't answer.
You working on the amendments too, right? Nigga said I plead the fifth.
Anything I'm gonna talk on my show?
The fourth, the fifth, the sixth.
All the amendments that I learned on podcast litters. Using them all. They gotta invoke the fifth and the fourth. Those searches, none of them, nigga.
And you can't question me without a lawyer, bro. Leave me alone.
Yeah, man. You taught us the amendments, my nigga. Now
you use that shit against you, bro. Yeah, everything you do, bro, you cannot do that.
Nigga, now we know amendments. We gonna throw the amendments at your ass when you try to actually.
As soon as you do something, no, bro, I can write my fucking fifth, bro. You cannot tell me I cannot.
Amendment, brother. I know what that one. I ain't got to say shit.
My brother taught me that shit, nigga.
Yeah. But anyway, Court, man, talk to the people, tell them where they can find you. So you need to shout out your list. Hold on, geeks, to cover your ears. Yeah, real quick, just go ahead, cover your ears. No, seriously, all right. Hey, Court, people was asking about that one song that you played at the end of last night's song and how they can find it so they can run it back.
Hey man, if you want to go find that, man, come slide on me. I got you. It's on this soon on this. Geekster, that song I played earlier. You remember this? Oh, Geekster, you can take it down now.
He got the.
What's up?
You remember the song I played earlier?
Yeah, I remember.
Might be one of your worst enemies, but
hear this. It was AI, bro.
Oh dang!
On the first day of the year. Boom. That's to the people. That's
terrifying, but it was also amazing because you was vibing. I saw you vibing. I did see you.
That makes it even scarier. That makes it scarier.
So gripping terror. Boom.
Tuesday night. Hold on. Let me.
Oh yeah.
Tuesday night, we coming back with our radio show. Sometimes you got to create things to make new ways. artists are very, very sensitive on how they use their music. So I found a way around it. I found my own loophole to do things. I think being a creative is that's how you do things. So the Courtney Radio Show, we got 400 songs, baby. We got 400 songs. We got the rights to them. So we ready to go. We gonna be launching about 5 more songs, 6 more songs, adding them to the playlist. But you know, I even got my team working with me. So you know what I'm saying? We even putting something together. We got something brewing. I played one backstage earlier. That bitch was a vibe. It is all slappers, bro. So 8 o'clock starts the Court Report Radio Show on all platforms. We will be running our music our way every Tuesday. So tune in with us.
You make it sound like it's a war though. Like we play
bro. Our music our way, nigga. It's always a war. You know how I am. You know me, bro. If your podcast live on Wednesday night, you made a mistake.
All right, hey, Boo, man, follow that. You might be the most subdued one here on this one. Go ahead, Boo.
I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
We've been working on our amendments over there on Podcast Lit every Sunday. 8:15. We're gonna keep it going. We're going 15 through 19, probably 20. Just go ahead and throw 5. I don't know, 21. It's 27 of them, so we're gonna get them done though. But he got the right to do everything that he motherfucking doing and talking about. I know that for a fact. From what I've learned, what he's doing.
I got the right to do that. I'm doing what I want to my way, my boy. Fuck you. We made our own way, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. We made our own way, bro. Fuck you.
But you know, man, you're a little weird. You know what I'm saying? You're a little different, unique, or what they say, eccentric. You know what I'm saying?
I got more than 8 fucking letters, bro. They got more than 8 fucking letters, bro.
Yeah,
bro. Explain it.
Your rule, nigga.
Right.
You can't break a rule out there not participate, my boy.
Let's do it, my boy.
Well, I don't have a complete definition.
Cop out.
I mean, but I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what
rule.
When
it's on him court, he don't want to follow the rules, but he want to be a stickler for the rules. Go ahead, man. Hey, man. Next time I break out a big ass word, mononucleosis or some shit, nigga. It's
just a little bit different.
I don't know. It was a big ass word. That was the first big word in my head,
bro.
I don't know. It was like that bro's a news report.
Some people might call us crazy and shit, and I don't think it's crazy. It's pretty much just like something like in the realm of okay, crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's different. That's all. But it's normal to us, you know what I'm saying? I heard this one person, we're gonna go on, but I just heard this one comedian say, he wondered like if mentally challenged people looked at people who wasn't mentally challenged and laughed at them for being normal. So that's kind of like eccentric.
That's what you think about.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm not following that. We're just gonna end the show with that.
I'm
not about to follow that.
That just fucked me up so bad,
yeah, bro. I'm about to
fuck with me like so bad, bro.
All right, so we're gonna end the show on.
Like, why would he do that? Now I'll be looking at people like, is you laughing at me?
Because I gotta work, motherfucker.
You think my life is a joke? You think this shit some type of game?
You get to enjoy the
flowers. We
flowers.
got on 2 things: death, taxes, and what the shit doing this. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate my brothers, man, for doing this every Wednesday. I don't know how they still let me do this every Wednesday.
She bought me some glasses. They light up too.
Okay.
Oh, that's dope. Ooh, Ray-Bans.
Damn.
Light up too.
Oh, that's for old niggas. That's for old niggas, so you can't lose them.
I can take pictures and shit with them.
You gotta have a light on your shit.
I can take some pictures with them.
Ooh, they look dope.
That bitch got a GPS tracker. Yeah, bro. I know what them is, bro. Them is
geolocation is getting sent to her every 2 seconds, bro.
Life alert glasses. Life alert.
Hey, welcome to 2025. That's the new LoJack.
I know exactly. Get to my glasses. Exactly where you at.
You could never cheat with them on, buddy.
Where you at?
Oh, yeah, you gonna turn the bitches out. I see you. I fucking see you.
Out the blue, look at that. Hey, they got a sale over there. Stop right there. Like what?
Hack your shit. You know,
Y'all
I'm
is
scared of
sick,
that
bro.
though, bro.
I'm sick of
Like
y'all, bro.
you walking down the street, somebody hack your shit and tell you what you doing.
Right now, you don't move. Don't
Bro.
make a move.
In a way.
I'm
It's a
not gonna
box.
sleep at night, bro. Like,
Go inside that box. Grab those tools. Like, what?
Looking around and shit.
but anywho, appreciate y'all for joining us here every Wednesday night, man. Geekster, appreciate you, man. Second time. One, you said the last time you was here, and we spoke about this before you came on, that you was like wanting to get into networking and getting yourself out there, and you did that. So congratulations for that, bro. Congratulations on the success. Continue doing what you're doing. Everybody else, we don't know what we're gonna do next week. We're gonna do something. Y'all know that. Make sure y'all tune in on Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday if you feel like it. Thursday we might be doing something. You never know. We might just pop out just for the hell of it. You never just stay tuned. Also BTV, we about to have a 24-hour marathon on that. So you'll be able to see about 6 or 7 episodes. So go to Roku, type in BTV, and then I'll let you know when they dropping. But 24 hours of what the shit will be dropping on your TV real soon. So in the meantime, between time, like they say, you know what I'm saying? Be safe, protect your mentals, have fun, do what you do, listen to music, and mind your business. Also, mind your business. How about that?
Mind your motherfucking business.
'Cause I think remember the first episode we told people that, like after that was like the 2025, 5 years later, full circle. Mind your goddamn business.
I think we need to bring that back, bro. Like at the end of the show, bro. That's for real, bro. Like if you stay in your own shit, you wouldn't know what nobody else had going on with your stupid ass.
Right.
I was talking to my cousin the other day. I told him, man, I'm so oblivious right now. I can see somebody on fire walking by me. Unless they say my name, I don't know.
I wouldn't even know, bro. I didn't even know.
It's a lot.
Nigga, the other day, I realized how old I was. I just told you that.
That's scary if you think about it, man. We so desensitized.
It really is.
It ain't that I'm desensitized. It's just
mad as hell at us right now. Here you go.
You can't even give him a allegory or a metaphor without him trying to make it seem like I'm a selfish son of a bitch because I ain't put the nigga out on fire.
You ain't shit for society. Hold society back with the way you think.
Can't protect my mentals, and I can't not put a nigga on fire out, man. Bro, I can't win. I don't
the fact that you don't care about the fellow man like that.
I mean, if he would have said my name, I probably would have known. But I'm just walking.
They didn't, so yeah,
it's all good. When I become a zombie, I'm putting
life
this
was
on
good.
anyway.
You can hear the nigga cooking. There's so much going on. You can't even hear this nigga.
Come on, man. All right, let's get the fuck out of here, man. Okay, what the hell was that? All right, that's the note I wanted to leave on. Thank you for fucking it up. Thank you for fucking it up, man.
Thank you, boo.
I didn't want to be the one to fuck it up because then I would have been an asshole that fucked up your great quote. But the fact that you did it makes me feel so much better. Oh my God. But anywho, appreciate y'all for being here. Be safe, protect your mentals, love everybody, mind your business.
Nigga, BTV, nigga, go check us out.
24-hour marathon. I don't know if you want that, if you're ready for it, but who cares? It's coming. Be real. Been real. Have a good night. Here we go. It's Wednesday. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what time it is.
What's up?
What happened?
Nigga, it's Wednesday, nigga.
It is? Nah, Flipper getting high,
It's
bro.
important to show your kids the love you got for your woman like that, because if you don't,
Crimes and not guilty on two.
See, I knew she was gonna do this. Motherfucker, you see that it happened?
Yours is gonna be Steve Harvey was the best on King's of Time.
Man, now come on, let me see you defend this. Get up here
and say your goddamn dream job was to go around and pick a nigga.
Building wealth takes a team. We think I can just go and get rich.
For those who don't know what Becky is, we're not gonna tell y'all.
I'm a psychology major, sociology major, communication.
Wait, Ford, what the fuck is you doing, bro? Oh my
Hey, look at this. Y'all think this is funny? This is what you guys think is funny? I said,
Okay, so when the motherfucking earthquake and these motherfucking melting ice shit start fucking y'all up, don't come running to me because I was already prepared.
Retail jobs too, but
clearly, I would not die.
Regardless, I never let it throw me off.